Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grab your popcorn because today we are diving into how to make your videos look like Ali Abdaal's sleek buttery smooth edits using Premiere Pro. And I have got a free project file, link in the description. Yep, it's all there, waiting for you. So hit the subscribe button if you like these kind of tutorial videos. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. So alright, first up, go to new item, sequence, hit the settings, and make sure it's horizontal 1080, vertical 9020. Press OK. Let me add some videos and images. Now we are getting to the good stuff. Drop your main video into the timeline. And now for some color matte action. Go to new item again, color matte. Pick a darkish color. And now for one of Ali's signature move, the newspaper cutting effect. Drop your newspaper cutting image on top of that color matte. Now create a copy of this color matte by holding Alt key or Option key like your life depends on it and place it above the newspaper cutting layer. Now I will reduce the opacity of this top color matte and newspaper cutting. Next, I am going to add a wiggle effect. What you have to do is add the wiggle effect by setting keyframe for position, up and down for each frame, or better yet, use the wiggle preset which is in the project file because who doesn't love shortcuts? If you wonder how to add a preset, it's just add a preset, right click, import preset. Add this wiggle effect too in newspaper cutting. Next all these layers. Add this background as a sequence on top. Alright, now it's time for mask. Under opacity, grab the rectangle mask tool and create a mask like this. Keyframe the mask path, go forward a few frames, adjust it. Go forward again, adjust it some more. Let me decrease the mask further to 0. And for an extra sprinkle, double click on this background sequence and let me add a grunge overlay video. Change the blend mode to screen. Go to effects and add tint. Change map white to darkish ash color. And boom, your video now look like it got the artistic vibe. Now go back to main sequence. Let me add some images into the timeline. Place this mountain image on top. Alright, let's set a keyframe for the position. Move it down first, then we will jump a few frames forward and bring it back up. And to smooth it out, we will give the first keyframe a little ease out action. And for the last keyframe, ease in. Next, let's add a sunflower image in here. Add this green screen video on top. Head over to effects and add Ultra key. And use the color picker to select the blue color. And boom, just like that, you have eliminated a background. But we are not stopping there. Add the trackman key to the sunflower. And change the matte to video 3. This is where the green screen video is placed. Select both layers and nest it. Place this nested layer below the mounted image. Double click on the flower nested layer. And set a keyframe for rotation. Go forward a few frames and crank up the rotation value. Now your sunflower image is spinning. Go to effects, add VR glow to this flower image. Go back to main sequence. Now let's spice things up with some fire particles. Add the fire particles video overlay below the flower image. Change the blend mode to screen. And reduce the opacity. And so it's not look too intense. Delete the unwanted portions. Now using type tool, add a text. Let me change the font type and increase the distance of each letter by adjusting the value over here. Add Wiggle 2 preset in this test layer. And now for the main task, masking each letter. So we are going to give every single letter some individual love and attention. So let me show you. Under test, select this rectangle mask tool, create a mask around the letter P. Set a keyframe for position, move it a bit. Go 5 frames forward and move it again. And again go 5 frames forward and move it again. Once you made your letter dance, copy these keyframes, go forward 5 frames and paste them. So let me create another copy of this test layer. Under the test layer, grab the rectangle mask tool and create a mask around the letter R. So we are going to set a keyframe for the position, and then every 5 frames we are going to change the position value. Make sure it's in the opposite direction. So I set the P letter position. So I set the P letter first keyframe position on top. So for this letter R, I will set the first keyframe position on bottom. After setting all the keyframes, create another copy of this layer. Create a mask around the letter O. Now what I'm going to do is copy the keyframes from the letter P or letter R. Make sure to set keyframes for position and then paste the keyframes, otherwise it don't work. Once we have got that sorted, we nest all these test layers together. Under opacity, select this rectangle mask tool. Set keyframe for mask path. Place this to the left, go few frames forward, adjust the mask path like this, to the right. Select this mountain image and set keyframe position over here. Go few frames forward and position down. I will also set a keyframe position of this flower image. Go few frames forward and position down. Also, I will set a keyframe for test layer. Go few frames forward and position up. Create a copy of this background as layer, place it over here, right click, speed duration, reverse speed. Cut this next layer over here. This is where the transition is happening. Yeah, now let me create a copy of this background as layer and place this over here. Now let's add a random circle shape layer. Change the fill color to dark green. Add a character image inside the circle. Adjust position and scale. Select this character image and opacity, select the circle shape layer. Adjust mask like this. Go to effects and add drop shadow. Change shadow color and adjust the values of opacity, direction, distance and softness. Now we are adding a notebook image. Place this below the character image. Adjust position and scale and rotation value. Set keyframe for position and place it down. Go a few frames forward and position up like this. Select both keyframes, continuous Bezier. Add the wiggle 2 effect to this notebook image. Select these 3 layers and nest it. Set keyframe position for this nested layer and place it down. Go a few frames forward and place it up like this. Now using type tool, let me add some text. I'm going to mask these 4 lines. Create 4 copies of this text layer. Under text, select this rectangle mask. Set keyframe for mask path. Go here, raise over, adjust the mask path like this. Do the same for these 3 test layers. Let me nest all the test layers. Go to effects and add wiggle 2 effect to this test nest layer and character nest layer. Now we'll set a keyframe position for this character nest layer. Go a few frames forward and position down. For this test nest layer, set keyframe position and position up. Now I will create a copy of this background nest layer. Right click, speed duration, check reverse speed. Cut this background layer over here and place it like this. So let me create a copy of this background nest layer, place it over here, add this yellow paper image in here. Under opacity, select this rectangle mask and adjust it like this. Adjust position and scale. Using type tool, I'm going to add a text. Change text color to black. Let me create 2 copies of this text and yellow paper layer. And nest each layers. Using type tool, I'm going to add some text. Now I'm going to add some images. Adjust position, rotation and scale. Now let me add a green screen video in between this cat and tree image. Add Ultra key from effects. and select this blue color. Place this green screen video above the tree layer. Add trackman key to this tree layer. Change the matte to video 7, where the green screen video is placed. At the scale of this green screen video. Now create a copy of this green screen video and place it above the cat layer. Do the same steps as we've done before. Now let me add number 2 in a sequence on top. Add a text and image. This image is in opposite direction. To change this, go to effects and add a horizontal flip to this image. Add a green screen video and adjust like this. I want to extend these layers. For this green screen video, all you have to do is create a copy and place it like this. Make sure to reverse it. Let me add the number 3 in a sequence. Add text and image. Let me also add this bridge image. Under opacity, select this return mask tool, create a mask like this. Create a copy of this bridge layer. Under mask, check inverter. Set keyframe for rotation for this bottom bridge layer. Go a few frames forward and change the rotation value to minus 60 degree. Nest both bridge layers and place this on top. Now I'm going to mask each test layer. Under opacity, select the return mask tool. Place this mask to the left. Go a few frames forward and place the mask to the right. Do the same for the other 2 test layers. And now my friends, for the final touch, export the video, import it again, add an adjustment layer on top. Add post-slice time. Change frame rate to 14 and boom, you're officially created an edit so complex even your computer is questioning your life choices. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If this video didn't break your brain, you are a true editing legend. Smash the like button, like you smash those keyframes, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video where we will do something equally as chaotic like this. Oh, and don't forget, free project file is in the description, and I will see you on my next video.